Hello, friends and lovers, and welcome back to Hades 2. We're going to take you out for the ultimate Zeus run, or at least that's going to be the attempt. I'm going to use Aspect to Persephone mostly because I need an excuse to play this aspect. Truth be told, Aspect to Medea is probably the strongest one in the game right now and pairs quite well with Zeus, but we need an excuse to play Persephone, and Zeus's cast in particular does work really, really well with this aspect. Helps charge up that Omega special duration quite well. We do have Eternity switched on to slow things down while we charge Omegas because we plan to use quite a few Omegas. 16 Fear for a funnish run and while we go to the surface, and let's see what we can do. There's a lot of different possible things to aim here for an ultimate Zeus build. And we kind of have to... We're probably just going to see what happens a little bit. Ooh, these are not good. I might settle for the special if I have to. Okay. There's the cast at least. Because there's like... We could do a more cast approach build. We could do King's Ransom and purge a bunch of Hera boons if we can get them to buff our Zeus boons. There's his legendary. There's chain lightning. There's regular lightning. There's all sorts of matter. Yeah, there's also the double strike. I think we can say that we should forego chain lightning, which is static shock, because it just doesn't pair well with this aspect right now. And I would like to get into blitz stuff in particular, so I think we're going to want his special if we can. If possible, and try to make this aspect kind of shine a little bit better in its own. And casts are faster. I'm still curious what the hell that means. Travel deal I kind of like a little bit better. I don't think I want to roll here. I don't want to waste rolls on it because I don't think it's going to be that impactful. I think travel deal is more impactful than a random nimble limbs here. Ooh, we do see Hera on the doors. That's nice, but you do want to knock out some Zeus. Boy, do we see Hera on the doors. You just need one boon from Hera at least to start ourselves off. In fact, we should take it now. You need her dash, cast, or magic regen in order to activate King's Ransom being offered here. You don't want to take it too early. You want to get a little greedy. Okay, we got none of those offered. Then we have to take Nexus Rush. It's kind of too bad a little bit in a sense. Okay, let's get some extra doors out of the way and don't dilly-dally. Thank you. Let me out. We do have the 5-minute timer on to keep things kind of spicy here, you know? A little bit of magic. Ooh, Shrine of Herms. Let's go. I could even expedite it to get a chance at another boon. Nice. Let's go. Since we have travel deal, right? More Hera. Nice try, game. I'm going to fill in the slot here to make it a little bit easier to get specific Zeus boons, too. That's very nice to get this early on, but now we need to really plow through Zeus. Best that we can. So 2 Hera boons will also mean that the eventual King's Ransom should feel quite nice, assuming that we get it going on. It's a question of how greedy we want to be with it, though, also, you know? I wouldn't want it right now. It would only buff the cast. That's just not good enough, right? But I think these 2 boons, Queen's Ransom, King's Ransom, is like some of the most fun that you can have in the game right now, I honestly think. Okay, I have to remind myself what's necessary for the legendary.
Noted.
Power Surge is 1. Lightning Lance is 1. I have to see what the other prereqs are. Electric, Overload, Arc Flash. Okay, so Power Surge and Lightning Lance is part of the same prereq. It's just a question of which one we want more. I guess Lightning Lance is okay in this situation. You can't drop the cast while using the Omega Special, so that's okay. Whereas Power Surge is just very, very weak. Unfortunately for us. More Zeus? Not very interested in Poseidon, to say the least. Your Omega Cast gains power and knocks foes away. That's potentially pretty good for this, right? I think we like it. Winner's Circle from Hermes now would be really nice. So we might be edging a little bit toward a more cast-related build, potentially. Only potentially so far, though. We don't want to palm any of Hera's boons. Oh gosh, which one's better here? Might be Geyser Spout, honestly. Hera's boons plan to get purged, so we're not interested in buffing those, ever. There's a lot of different possibilities. I think Zeus just happens to have gotten a lot of great synergies with other gods here. So there's a lot of different ways to play his builds, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so we need more Zeus.
What else is here?
There are still 2 Hera doors out there, as well as that Poseidon door. So we're going to roll one of the Hera doors. Nice. And then we're going to roll Poseidon away. We don't want any more of his boons. Okay. We're looking for more prereqs, but I'd also like Zeus's special, which is not a prereq. Well, not a prereq that we need anymore, at least. So something worth thinking about. Come on, dude. Thank you.
Hear me on my authority.
There's King's Ransom. Nice try, though. Oh, okay. So we are still missing Arc Flash, Double Strike, Electric Overload, which are all possible. It's still too early for King's Ransom.
Worth the risk.
Come on. There we go. Double Strike is beautiful. It would be nice to get his special before King's Ransom. But I don't know here now. It's getting a little bit late in the zone already here.
Not this.
Beat it, Poseidon. Here we go. I'll be over here. I wonder if Lightning Lance counts towards the damage that helps buff this aspect. I'm actually not sure, really. But if it does, that's kind of a nice to have, right? Do we accept his special now? Do we roll once for the possibility of getting his legendary? 5 rolls left to our name. I kind of feel like the special would be more important to have. And maybe we can hope to get his legendary later. There's also King's Ransom, and we'd love to have the special on hand before King's Ransom pops off. Truth be told, I don't think his legendary is bad by any stretch. It's actually one of the better legendaries in the game. However, the only issue with it is that Zeus's other boons are already so strong, you know? So it's hard to want it, I guess, is the one way of looking at it. Okay, we might just take this last Zeus. Maybe take the legendary, maybe take King's Ransom here, since we're kind of set up for most of the buffing boons that we're interested in. Most of the boons we're interested in buffing, I should say. Again, you could go super greedy and try to hold out for a later King's Ransom. And I guess if we somehow get both offered, I will do that. But yeah, this is a pretty good start here. Hopefully it'll keep coming together after that. Okay, what do you got for ourselves, buddy? Ooh, I think it's time. It buffs Double Strike, it buffs Lightning Lance, the special, and the cast. Plus 8 to all those boons. This early on is just insane.
Shocking every time.
Absolutely insane. Nothing else in there, right? Does not appear that way. Okay, so let's just knock this out of here. I did have 4 rolls left. We don't have origination or anything yet, but that's okay. I have a lot of questions about how this aspect kind of works, truth be told. Okay, that guy is impervious, interestingly, from some kind of buff that he has. Still impervious, huh? You have to kill him last? Is that the dealio? Please kill that. Please kill that.
And now for you.
I guess that's what it is. Damn, look at that storm ring go off, though. Give me special stuff here. I guess Mega Driver. Yeah, Mega Driver. 55 damage per.
Excellent.
Okay, let's just get the hell out of here, shall we? We still want all the Zeus. He still has other boons that are quite interesting for this situation. But I kind of also want to fill some slots here. Now, a Palm is a lot less useful now that we've boosted so many different things here, right? That is true. Let's buy her. Potentially fill a slot. More than anything. You could go over Romantic Spark here, too. I don't know if I actually want to. I think I am willing. I don't really want to spend rolls. Thinking for a future Zeus. What does Romantic Spark require? Because it might be hard to avoid this. Yeah, if we want to fill a slot, it will activate Romantic Spark, sadly. Glamour Game would be okay here. Oh my god, how many runs have I been said that in a row now? Whereas the attack is probably not great. Truth be told, we're going to be busy with the cast and the Omega Special quite a bit. I don't really love rolling here, but here we go. Didn't get punished. Ooh. So you can't do it again unless you sell. Well, you can do King's Ransom again, but you'd have to sell it. And we can't do that on the surface. There are no sell wells, I'm afraid. So what would we be interested in from Hera here then now? Could take her attack. Oh, extended family would be outstanding. It does boost lightning damage. We did not get it though. Sad day. I don't really want to roll here again, so Bridal Glow it is for Lightning Lance. Yay! Level 10 Lightning Lance. Holy shit. I think I am going to skip that pawn. We have travel deal, so we want to spend our money wisely since we're going to have a lot more options than normal. Too bad he jumped out of that Omega cast, huh? Okay, I may have done that prematurely. Ow, 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 ow. I hope that Glamour Gain will provide enough magic for us, but I think so. Ooh, damn. Waiting. Woo! Woo! Hot dog. Hot dog. I think one of the better things about this aspect is, you know, you're assumedly meant to abuse the Omega Special a lot, which gives you invincibility during it. And so the extended duration, as long as you can actually deal some damage with it, you're going to have a pretty good time, I think. I think. So, we kind of just want more Zeus. It's interesting here. Oh, wait a minute. I only have 2... No, sorry, I do have 3 commons. Wait, what's this boon? I don't know if I can hit Bridal Glow or not. I sure hope not. Oh, please hit double strike. Please hit double strike. Please hit double strike. Imagine if it did. Oh, baby. Plus 45% chance for a double bolt strike. Hell yeah. We don't have that much money left, so we're not going to expedite that. I wouldn't be able to buy the second thing there. That's so juicy. That is so juicy. So how do we feel about Zeus? How do y'all like Zeus? How do you feel about him in the game? How do you like seeing him in a run? Do you take his boons a lot? Do you skip him a lot? I mean, I'm going to tell you right now that my opinion is that he's probably... Like, if I'm forced to pick who's the strongest god in the game, it's Zeus. And I don't think it's that close, truth be told, either. We're going to do money over a palm here. I don't really think it's that close. I mean, there's a lot of different avenues to think about this. A lot of people will say, like, well, not at high fear, or not for this, or not for that. I mean, again, if I'm forced to pick one, for the overall nature of the game, I think Zeus has to be my choice. Zeus has got to be the one. Zeus has got to be the one. Which is almost, I would describe it as slightly a shame, just because he was also probably the strongest god in Hades 1 as well. But also, maybe it just makes sense, you know? He is like, you know, the head Olympian, or whatever you want to describe him as. Here, father to many. Get that going. Winner's Circle from Hermes would be astounding now. Lightning Lance goes up even further. He has some really interesting duo boons too, like Romantic Spark we kind of brought up. I don't think we'd care that much about it here. I mean, you could use it. Unfortunately, right now, Romantic Spark, which requires you to dash at enemies, does not work against... Ooh, there we go. Does not work against Typhon, because you can't, like, reach him, I guess, or something. I don't know. Here we go. I mean, it's not much right now, but it's good enough. It'll boost to that blitz damage in particular, and the cast damage. Boing. It's hard to ever be upset that Zeus is there. Oh, however, you know, I guess... Yeah, I don't know. It's not like Poseidon, necessarily. Poseidon is a god where you almost never want to see him unless you get... you almost never want to see him unless you want to see all of him, kind of situation. Zeus is kind of like, he does just have some good stuff to pick up. Like, the Blitz is just a good effect. His cast is good. However, it doesn't apply origination, so it doesn't always fit in. A lot of times you need that cast lock to help you with origination, right? Open up. Now we got some money, right? Boing. Okay. Is that it? I guess that was it. We got Aphrodite on the door here. We would like to get his legendary. It's the ultimate run after all. It's a good opportunity to roll this door because we should be guaranteed. We do have 4 different gods. Not guaranteed to get them, but it's a higher odds. Oh, no. So punished. Oh, my God. We're guaranteed to get the 4 different gods there, but Zeus was just not one of them, sadly. Good night, sweet prince. Let's see, what do we want to do now? You could probably fill in the attack. Fine line, I don't think we actually would really want here. We're not like spamming omegas, and magic could become an issue I could foresee. So I'll fill in the attack. I don't really like her cast, personally. Sorry, not her cast, her dash. I don't think it's particularly good. It's kind of hard to actually make it trigger on enemies. Okay, dude. Wow, this is a lot of enemies for the start of a chamber. Let me go max health here. Now we only got 1 roll left, which means that we're just going to have to probably pray that Zeus appears all natch. Hello, friend. Okay, there's more. And then maybe roll it when he does. Pray that he does, I should say. Arc Blitz is a new boon for Zeus from this patch, and a lot of people have questions about it, including myself. And the truth be told, I'm not exactly certain how it works, but all I can say is that it's kind of it feels kind of disappointing. I think it just can't trigger as often as it looks. Don't quote me for this stuff, but I have tried it multiple times. It's just not as good as it. It doesn't perform as well as it reads, is how I would describe it. Do I really want to use Hazard Boom? It's not a terrible situation for it with Lightning Lance and also being impervious. Hell yeah, let's do it, baby. Let's be different. Let's be naughty. Okay, send them back. Zeus is a god who is very much so, you can high roll as much as you want. You know, like, if that's what you're into, and baby, that's what I'm into. Oh, Zeus. Don't hurt me. The game will allow you to roll so high if you're interested in doing it. Because think about, like, you can go really high with King's Ransom, you know? Hello? Oh. That guy was playing hide and seek with me. Oh god, I got stuck. Okay, and the legendary. I guess we should spend our last roll here still. We're not going to have many other opportunities. Air quality doesn't make sense. It is on, but it doesn't affect, like, anything. Right? We don't have Scorch going. Nope, doesn't do anything. Don't do shit. Okay, roll it. No! Is there a good reason to take his dash here? Or to not take his dash here? Exactly. Thinking about the other dashes available. No, we don't care. Static Shock is another function here, but it just isn't that great now. It does get affected by things like Extended Family. Palm's okay. It's just not great for this particular build. Power Surge is weak. I guess we're going to fill this bad boy in. More money, though, in the meantime. Travel deal will save us. 100%, right? What the hell hit me? Oh, shit. Was that a hazard bomb? Could have been. It could have been. I should probably buy some max health right about now. I love a good Zeus build. No more rolls. Glamour gain. Maybe I should have bought Hermes first. No winner circle. Sad day. Nimbleum says it makes your cast faster. What the hell do you think that means? Because it seems to be separate from, you know, finishing your Omega cast. More Storm Ring. Let's go. I don't know. We might not be destined for Zeus the Zeus Legendary anymore. But again, there's so much high rolling with him. We're not really missing out on all that much. We didn't get success rate offered from Hermes 2 to buff it. I feel like that has to be a totally separate run on its own. Unfortunately. Oh my god, I got too many hazard bombs down here now. Wait, because I want the lightning lance to hit her. It did not, though. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. Slow her down. Lightning lance kind of finished her there or something.
Much better. Golden apple.
Whew. That's where, is it Eternity? The slowdown with the Omega is actually pretty strong during that phase transition, right? That way you can pinpoint exactly where she is. Now, what the hell do I want to do here? I don't know. We could go hammer. We don't really want more of any of the gods that we already have. There's like some cast-related stuff from Demeter. I don't think so, though. What do we need? What do we need? You could just throw on some weird stuff. Black and Fleece isn't charged up yet. The hammer could be something. Hammer's kind of funny. Send it!
The hammer.
Fetching array. Not the worst. Okay. Why don't we do this, because we can potentially buy another. Not you. Depth charge. Ugh. Probably hydraulic might. High surf is kind of funny. But only kind of. Depth charge is quite weak. There's a hidden cooldown on it. It does say delayed blast damage if that is somehow indicating it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter here, truth be told. Oh, whoops. I bought the more expensive health. Spend an extra. Hello, friends. Whoa. Kind of taking it easy for a second here against the big boy. This guy's hit pretty hard. Boink. Get him, Storm Ring. Honestly, Storm Ring could handle most of this for you. Okay. Let's see what we can get. I don't often go, like, directly into a lot of special damage with this weapon. The attacks are just so strong right now with this particular patch. So let Storm Ring kind of take care of some enemies, and I'll let the special take care of the rest, or something along those lines. Sounds good. Sudden Driver or Twisting Crash. Ooh. Specials are faster. I'm gonna try Twisting Crash. I don't get to try it very often. Probably don't need magic, right? Come on, Hazard Boom. You think it's gonna be on the meters? I don't know if it's gonna be good enough to land on it. I'll be over here while Storm Ring does its job. Oh my god. I wasn't kidding. When we come out with an Omega special I've been charging up for a century. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. These kind of don't matter, right? Thunder Rush since it's Zeus run. Okay. Where are the good rewards, though? Hoping to get Zeus on a mini-boss. Got a little stuck there on a piece of debris. Hello, Hazard Bum? I dig. Quick. This is charged up. Stay there, please. Thank you.
Coinage.
Lovely. Okay, please no. Yeah. No, where's Zeus? Crap. Hera's probably got more stuff than Poseidon does for us, off the top of my noodle. No Zeus yet. Whoa. We killed one. We nearly get a full special charge down there. No, 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 no. Nice try, young lady. Nice try, young lady. These are pretty terrible, unfortunately. Not very useful. Maybe we'll just get her legendary again, you know what I mean? Boink. Bum, bum, ba-do-do-do. Okay, my dudes. Max Madge. Let's see. Palms boring. Oh, God. What are these rewards about? Guess gonna go this way. Little hidden detail of Mount Olympus. Fountain rooms can only appear on regular doors, and these bottom doors cannot be them. There's like outdoor rooms and indoor rooms is how I describe it. This is an outdoor room since we kind of dropped down into it, I guess. Whatever kind of logic you want to apply there, I suppose. Whoa. Go, Thunder Rush. I really wish they didn't ruin his dash. I say ruin, but I don't know. Zeus is so strong as it is, right? More lightning lance, 5 damage. That's it. Sure. Sure. Oh my god. Where are the boons, baby? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Probably shouldn't have wasted that there since we have the statue. A lot of enemies, huh? Damn, I do wonder, because I haven't tried it specifically. How does Apollo's Legendary work with this weapon? I don't know. With the, or rather, with the Omega Special in particular. I haven't tried it. Would it just go twice as long, or do you get, like, twice the projectiles? I actually have no idea. It would be quite funny if it just went for twice as long. Oh, yeah, Mental Block is good. We're not using that much magic for a Righteous Pike. This looks nice. Not Zeus, sadly. Oh my god. 3 in a row, baby. Let's go, let's go. We got Rallying Cry, which is not on. Self-Healing, which is weak. Frosty Veneer, not on. Wispy Wiles for 21% dodge. Okay, that one's not bad, at least. Do I want to buy more health here? I think we're good now. I'll never live this down. I'll never live it down. It's actually quite shocking. I kind of knew when I was picking Hereditary Bane, like, okay, that one does lead to the Legendary, unlike Dying Wish. But either way, the boons kind of didn't matter, you know? At the time of. Okay, we'll go shopping. You could get some water from this, which would activate Frosty Veneer. So I guess we're going fishing, baby. Good time for a cheeky sip of coffee. They're not going to make me do the minigame in this stupid little puddle, right? A pillar top? I don't know if I've seen that thing. I wasn't paying attention. Did we get water? I don't think we did. This is it. 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 No. Romantic Spark is a really good duo boon when it works. Like, we could potentially annihilate what's his name here pretty easily with it. Arc Flash, I almost want to experiment a little bit more with it, truth be told, but I don't know if we can really make it a lot better. I've done many a Romantic Spark run, whereas I've done much fewer whatever you call it runs. Okay, we can get water from Poseidon at least.
I have the gold.
Buried treasure, high surf. Don't think high surf is going to do a whole lot for us. I'll just take the money from this. I don't think we're going to need that max magic. We're good on the health. So now Frosty Veneer is on. We need a lot more stone if we want to activate Rallying Cry, which would actually be very nice. It would buff our blitz damage. Okay, so we're back to the normal. Who knows? Maybe Arc Flash will somehow surprise us. He didn't even use an Omega, dude. Okay, we got him. It's just also hard to tell. It's like one of those things like, how well is it working? You know? Come here, buddy. Oh, damn. Okay. That'll work. If anyone's able to watch the numbers, Let me know how it looks from your point of view. Was it bottom after this? I think so. Come on over. Spin around, throw an extra cast, escape. Got him, baby. Woo! I'm actually liking Lightning Lance here to some degree. Some other really good builds that feature Zeus also, by the way, is Heinous Affront, the Ares Zeus duo, and some Vengeance Boons. Really, really strong duo right now. Very, very good. There's still a chance to the legendary. You wait and see. There's a chance. Let's see. Athena gives us fire if we just wanted that. Concave Stone, yeah. It could actually mess you up a little bit. Is there anything else of particular interest? Chaos could give you a bunch of the elements, but it still wouldn't be enough for Rallying Cry, most likely. I don't think we want to do Concave Stone. Let's see. That's set to Chronos, because that guy's a jerk, you know what I mean? So there's not much reason to take anything in particular here that I could foresee. Coin Purse, because it's funny. More monies means maybe more Zeus.
Very well.
Someone's got to up the pick rate on that bad boy. And Zeus. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Whenever you first deal damage to susceptible foes, you may destroy them outright.
Yes.
Wispy Wiles also goes up. Well, this wound up being quite the strong build, I think we can say, right? Quite the strong build indeed. Look for some gold pots, and we move on. I don't know. It couldn't get a lot better. You know, I think we can say, whew, clearing that room. Okay, I hate the little Hydra heads that kind of run around the room on you here. Okay, we got you. Guess we're gonna do palms here.
Well done.
We're probably overdue for some more Selene runs. Check out some more of her hexes, right? Whoa! Dude just turned the corner on me like that. I had no idea he just does that. Wait. Okay, take it easy. Swipe, and then he does a charge, but he's already dead. I can't believe he did a straight up right turn to come at me.
Remember that.
Good thing of Frosty Veneers here. Arc Flash goes up by 10%. Ugh. You're much better with just getting more base blitz damage for sure. For sure. Arc Flash is also a strange boon because it kind of covers similar territory to the Romantic Spark duo. This was a recently added boon. I think it kind of just needs a total rework, personally. Hey, shocking loss, go. I think it does. Poseidon's on this door. I think it's a trap boon, because it sounds actually pretty decent, but then it turns out it's borderline useless most of the time, sadly. Oh, I took damage from my own hazard bomb there. Okay. Send it back to mama. It's fine. Self-healing is going to cover us, right? Self-healing and Frosty Veneer. We don't need more water. We would need more stone, if anything. Bit too late for Sea Star. I guess Depth Charge will do quote-unquote something? Quote-unquote something? Possible that High Surf is just strictly better than it, though. Not sure. More Poseidon. More Zeus! Okay. Down a little bit of health. You can't turn down more Zeus, right? Divine Vengeance is actually quite good for us still, as well. Then we just top ourselves off and call it a day, I think. Okay, then. Divine Vengeance doesn't really need a lot of palms either, since it doesn't increase the damage, it increases number of potential strikes, which is kind of like, you know, kind of not great. Boom. We get him already? No, not yet. Let's see. Try to get some eggs there. Now cruise around the whole room if we can. Wow, we already got them all. Chalk and Loss picking up some of the slack for us there. All right, he's doing his spray. But we're good as long as we're in relative melee range. I'm going to come out and say it. I'm going to come out and say it right now. Typhon might be slightly too easy in my mind. In relevancy to what's his name there? Prometheus, who I think is much, much harder. Personally. Send it back. We good. We did get some spawns there, actually. Hello? There we go. It just took a second, I guess. More. We're actually getting low on the magic here. Storm Ring is triggering on him. Oh, that was weird. I charged in a whole Omega special. It just straight up didn't work, it felt, though. There we go. And he's done. And he's done. Well, Zeus definitely delivered on the ultimate build. Can we all agree? Cast damage was actually on top by quite a bit. Wow, Blitz actually overshadowed by the Omega special a little bit, too. Kind of surprising. It makes you wonder, then, if he just had, I don't know, Hera on the special, maybe? Considering all the Blitz-related stuff we had, yeah, it kind of does make you wonder, would a percentage just have served quite a bit better than for us? Quite a bit better than for us. Golly, what do you even highlight here? So many fantastic things here. Let's get both legendaries on there. If you're curious how we got here, I mean, I'd say most of what did the work was getting a bunch of Zeus boons and then getting King's Ransom, purging 2 Hera boons early on, allowing us to buff those boons significantly. If you want to know how to duplicate this build, that's probably your best chance at doing it. Of course, there was a bunch of other luck along the way for sure. But yeah, it was a nice build, right? That worked out quite well, I think we can say. But yeah, it almost makes me want to try this again and use a different special to showcase there because, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it would really be better. But yeah, I'm picturing like Hera on the special. Probably not Aphrodite because you're supposed to be close, right? But I guess you could consider it at least. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what's going on. You want to see more Hades 2? Make sure you let me know. And I'll see you in another video.